Making love with Jen. That was the intro, by the way. That in love. Just I click record for it. Oh well. Hi, everyone. This is Cribs and Patty for the GenCast.
It's you, Nick. This is and I'm playing Tekken.
And I'm Joe.
No one cares.
Wait, you know what's really weird? In real life, I'm pointing at your names like I'm announcing. I'm like, Oliver, pointing at your name, like, Tom, and then I'm like...
Oh, well, everyone knows I'm called Oliver now, thank you.
Alright, hi.
Secrecy has been...
Everyone knows my secret identity.
My name is Optimus Prime.
That's your Soundwave.
And we built robots.
And we build robots. Well, considering we're on bad voice acting, we'll talk about Black Ops 2.
Wow, the smooth transition.
The voice acting on the trailer is shit. We build computers and robots. It's just like, what the fuck? I know you're old, but wouldn't you be more like, we build computers and robots? Oh, you know, I want to dub this trailer now. I might actually just dub it.
Like our Pokemon dub.
Yeah, I might literally just get the trailer and just be like, oh, we build computers and Bowie Sensei, what? And then just, that would be it. That would be the whole trailer.
Well, this is like the only one that's actually got me interested.
The only bit...
Legit me first time I'm interested with it.
Yeah.
The only bit that got me interested was the horse riding.
Oh yeah. Well, apparently there's going to be 1980s Cold War then.
That would be cool.
That's like 1980s Cold War.
Yeah, it's flashbacks with Mason.
Oh,
and
shit.
Mason!
Hudson, I meant.
So weird.
I really... Well, it's... You know what I don't get, right? World at War, technically, Black Ops was an indirect sequel to World at War.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 is, once again, a sequel to World at War... Sorry, Black Ops, well, in turn, that is also a sequel, effectively. Well, the third.
Basically, like, if they're going to number them like this, it should technically be World at War 3.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah, the thing is, the very fact is that the name is just fucking stupid. The name really turns me off. If it was, like, the original name that I read, there was a domain for it. It was called, like, Black Ops 2... No, it was, like, Black Ops Operation Iron Wolf. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that sounds... If a game came out called that, I would be really interested. But Black Ops 2, where we've got robots and computers. It's just like, cool. Yeah.
And as I've said many a time amongst us, this is really nitpicky, but the Roman numerals piss me
Yeah, same.
because it's a future game. Like,
Yeah.
Roman numerals just does not suit my idea of the future. But, yeah.
Yeah, like, whenever I saw it on GTA, like, as I said, I told you that story the other day where the guy in game looked at the kid like he was stupid. Like, there was a kid legitly in game.
What story?
Basically, he was like, oh, there's a new GTA out, and he was just like, yeah, we have it, and he was like, oh, yeah, can I ask you, why is it called GTA V?
Oh, God.
Or IV or something like that, and the guy looked at him just like,
Seriously.
are you fucking kidding? And then he just turned around, gave him the game, and I was trying not to piss myself. Like, legitly, the kid did not realise that was... Like, when I was younger, I didn't know. When I was quite young, so obviously being young, I have the excuse.
See, I think I knew because of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's...
I learned my Roman numerals thanks to Star Wars.
Yeah,
And Star Wars as well, yeah.
Star Wars and Final Fantasy. Look, because when I played the original Final Fantasy, I asked my dad what they were, because I noticed they were on more than one thing. Because my dad, obviously being like a teacher, he has a lot of like old things like coins and stuff, because he does geology and stuff, and he has loads of coin books that have Roman numerals on. And I was just like, hang on, they have the same thing. Are these related to Final Fantasy kind of thing? Like, is this a book on Final Fantasy? No, it's just a book on coins. And I was like, what is that? And my dad just took me through the numerals, and it's a bit of...
I think the general public get it up to 3, and then when it gets to 4, they're like, oh,
Yeah, the thing is, I don't get how it's so complicated. It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's only like, it's literally, it's like memorising that, like, 11 is just 2 1s. It's the only thing is
no,
an
that's
I,
2, Gareth.
an I and a V.
2 1s is a 2, not 11. That's X1.
no, I'm way
No. Not what I mean is memory state. Like,
I know, I'm
yeah,
joking.
okay, like 2 1s together. The same thing is just an I and a V is 4. an I and an
Yeah.
X is 9. It's the same exact sort of thing. It's just instead of doing it like you have to do it one behind as well. So like it'd be like saying 9 has like an O in front of it, before it transitions to 10 or something. It wouldn't be that much more complicated unless you're doing huge calculations. Then it would get really annoying.
Yeah, once it gets past like 20,
I think
it gets a bit.
it's once
like,
it's once you hit like the hundreds and stuff, and there's like two like double X's and like triple I's and stuff. It starts getting a bit. It starts becoming annoying to
like
calculate.
Super Bowl, like
Mm.
Yeah,
But
I don't see the point in that.
yeah, and I'm just like
It's like X, 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 V, Y.
Yeah.
X. I'm like, what?
I'm like, does that mean 62? Super Bowl
Or
62?
just call it 25.
Yeah. It's,
I
well,
don't think it's on 62 yet.
I'm just saying. For the
It's on,
last
like,
for
30
4
something.
for 4 minutes we have
It's
been,
like 35 or something.
Yeah, we've been talking about
we have been talking about
numerals.
Roman numerals for
I'm
4
gonna
minutes.
find out because I'm legitimately
Yeah,
interested.
yeah. I am as well, but
Oh,
yeah, no,
is this another case?
yeah, no. Another thing
Don't
that I
back up
okay.
the Roman
I-
numerals
can
to
I-
the
I
Super
think
Bowl.
the Super Bowl is XLVI. So I have no idea what that is.
I think
Didn't it say like this is the 30th?
yeah.
annual?
One sec. It's not telling me.
Okay, it's that we can't
Wikipedia,
know.
Why are you not telling
English
me
people
what
can't know.
XLVI means?
Count them all.
Yeah, the thing that does annoy me is people are saying like, oh, it's the future. Why haven't they got really futuristic guns? People don't realise that the FAMAS in Modern Warfare 2
Isn't it only set like 2 years?
is like 5. What is
15
it?
years in the future.
Yeah, 15. But the thing is, the FAMAS is only just really being fully. I think.
Oh, okay, sorry, real quickly. 40 XLVII is 43rd. No, 47th. Sorry.
Ah.
Anyway, you may continue.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the fact that these weapons from Modern Warfare 2, some of them were either early commissioned weapons that have only just been put in service, or newer versions of weapons. So, the fact is that in 15 years, it's not just because weaponry could have taken a huge leap in 20 years doesn't mean it's going to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Like it's like the same thing with this is what I hate about the evolutionary argument. The fact that like everything came around so quickly doesn't mean that it's definitely going to happen again. It's
Yeah.
like when trailers come out like this and they complain that things haven't changed ridiculously. There was tanks with fucking legs in there. What are you on
In
about?
15 years, I mean, I don't think we would have gone complete sci-fi in 15 years.
When-
I hope we haven't gone complete sci-fi.
I hope we do. I hope in like
Yeah, I want that.
in about 50. You know what? I was promised a skateboard that could hover.
Yeah.
I was promised a lot.
No, you're promised that in 3 years' time.
I was promised a lot of
It's
things.
2015.
No, I thought.
Wait. Wait.
It's either 2015 or
What was 15 years ago from now? It was like 1997, wasn't it?
You're really quiet again, Tom.
How much more different are we from 1997? People need to sort of.
Tom, you need to move closer.
Hello!
The fuck? How close
Oh.
are you?
Very close.
Oh.
Thank you for
Get
your
even
close.
closer,
I'm
Tom.
fine, I'll be ready.
You got it. Why don't you just come to my room and I'll let
Right.
you use my headset? Our mouse will be so close.
So anyway,
That's a cutting point.
yes, can we stop? Unlike, can we stay on the same track unlike last time?
Right.
Okay. Well, another point, obviously, me being a huge Modern Warfare player, I've played like most of the CODs. The one thing that's annoying the shit out of me, and I ranted about this for like 25 minutes, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Call of Duty, the last great Call of Duty in my eyes was Modern Warfare 2. And what they removed between that and now is stopping power. Stopping power, like, literally puts a border between the two types of players. There are people like me who are like snipers and more rushy kind of players, and then there are the people that like to camp around with cold-blooded on and stuff. Yeah, I don't mind stuff that stops them being shown on the radar, but I don't want their guns to be as powerful as mine if they're going to be able to be hidden. Because I think I should have a power advantage if I'm going to be able to be seen by everyone on the map. Stopping power really gave a great balance between the two different types of players. I really think that should never have been removed. Ever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Point
I agree. Because, like, someone with, like, a silenced, like, submachine gun, a sniper should have much more power than
Yeah.
that. Because
Yeah.
it is a sniper.
Yeah, or a like, the thing I hate the most is when if I'm trying to play legitly serious on like a search and destroy match, and I'll be hard scoping, like, because most of the time I quick scope, but if I'm hard scoping, acting like, you know, I'm in a normal sniper situation, not using it like a ridiculously light tool of war, and I'm actually hard scoping someone, I shoot them in the chest, and they just turn around and shoot me like 400 meters with an AK-47 silenced. That should not happen, because a 50 caliber bullet is going to tear you to shreds. So then I do
able to just keep walking.
I do understand the argument that obviously you wouldn't be able to run around with a Barrett 50 cal like you do. Then what they should do is do what they did with the LMGs in Modern Warfare 3, make you a lot slower once you're having a really big weapon. Then a submachine gun is going to be able to take you out quite easily. You know, but give us the advantage that we will be able to one-shot you if you are far away, and you're not going to be able to hit us from this ridiculous fashion with a fucking assault rifle.
Yeah.
I like the gun that shoots really fast.
You know what? This argument's getting a bit heated, so I'm going to take my t-shirt off. Hang on.
Whoa.
So moving on, let's carry on now.
Yeah.
This is the GenCast after hour. I'm really glad.
Well, it has gone past 9.
It is past 9, so I could get one
So
tit out.
technically,
Yeah, but the thing is, American viewers, I think they have the same rules all night.
technically,
Penis. Well,
Moose waffle.
another thing about Black Ops, which is kind of, do you guys think they're going a bit Battlefieldy?
I wouldn't mind it.
I
To be
would.
honest.
Again, I can't say because I haven't played either.
Well, Battlefield is more of a slow-paced, objective-based kind of game.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare's always been the fast-paced, like, retarded baby of Battlefield, in my opinion. Even though I'm more of a COD fan, I would admit I've always been more of a COD fan. Battlefield is more for people that like working with friends. COD is more if you're the kind of guy that's like, that you sit there in the mirror before you play, putting like paint under your eyes, and you're just like, I'm gonna win.
I think COD's much more of a selfish game.
Yeah, definitely.
Rank system.
It depends.
The challenges and stuff.
It does depend. Like,
It encourages it.
Black Ops.
A lot of the time,
Sorry,
a lot of the
Black Ops.
challenges are solo.
Yeah.
Like,
But there isn't really much you can do. There is objective challenges, quite a lot of them, that people don't figure out because, you know, that's what they tried to initiate with point streaks. But there are games like Battlefield, and when I see Battlefield, I think, like, when you're a pilot, like, when me and my friend were a pilot, like, I was a pilot for a whole game while he was a gunner, and he got 50 plus kills in the chopper, and I got like no experience, like none at all.
Yeah.
I did not get anything. So the next game,
That sucks.
So the next game, I was the gunner and he was the pilot, and basically got the same amount of kills. We got like 50 kills because obviously accuracy-wise we're both quite good at that, and pilot-wise we're both quite good. But let's say I'd done it for him, and then he didn't really feel like doing it for me. It wouldn't have mattered how good I was because there wouldn't have been someone who was equally as good at piloting. You know, it does matter on who you're friends with, because that if a COD player, they would have been like, oh, I've already got my kills, I don't need to pilot for you.
yeah.
You know, it's sort of like, it does depend on the people, you know, because it can carry over from Battlefield to COD and vice versa if you have good friends.
I don't know what to add to that, because I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I will admit, the worst type of friends are GB friends. They're arseholes. When I played GB, the people I played with are fucking dicks.
Yeah,
Just because someone's good at COD doesn't mean they're going to be nice.
Yeah.
But GB means Great Britain.
No, game battles.
Oh.
It's changed.
Hello,
Well,
It is,
for Left 4 Dead
suck.
and stuff, it's changed but GB does still do Call of Duty and stuff. Like for like some games that I would do, GB it isn't actually on their rosters anymore because it's. Let's think games like Left 4 Dead and stuff are quite unprofitable. You know, I just find COD itself, if they don't take this new game to to the extreme and make it so good that it's going to outshine every other game. Because no matter what, I always go back to COD 4. It was the highlight of everything, and the people that made that game are making their own game now. Call of Duty as a series has just gone downhill so much. The only people that still play it on YouTube and stuff mainly, the only reason they play it is because their sub base want them to, and they get paid for it. Half the time when I hear their conversations about it and hear them talking about it as a... I'm not trying to bash people, but I feel like they put it on.
Them.
Like, they put it on. Like, a lot of the famous people I know, like RuneScape players as well, they do this. They only play the game because their subs really want them to.
Yeah.
The only reason I started playing RS again is because a few of my subs really wanted it.
Yeah, God, why are you playing that again?
Yeah, it's just
Oh
like...
my God.
Play some RS.
Yeah.
God, I hate you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
What the fuck was that? Did you just put your finger in your dog's anus? Here we go. Here's a first at the GenCast. We can cover the news story before it's even out. Kid rapes dog.
A new member to the cast. This is my dog.
I should just get my cat.
Frank.
Oh God.
Oh,
that
Shut
is-
up, Frank.
Yeah, put that dog out, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank, go
Put it
away,
down.
Frank.
No, put the
Bad
dog
Frank.
Put the dog down, sir. Put it down.
Bad
in
Frank.
situation.
Don't make me put you down.
Like one Black Ops discussion in return for the dog.
Okay, and the other thing we want to talk about is Batman, but we can get onto that after this whole rant about Black Ops.
After these short messages.
After these short... The last thing I would really want to say on the whole Black Ops thing is from
Yes.
what...
Waffle.
The one thing I loved about World at War is the tanks. Like, they did go, like, battlefieldy there and add, like, you know, weapons into the environment. But it did add a really nice touch to the game that some maps did have weaponry on. Like,
Yeah.
tanks and stuff. I think that's awesome. Especially, just imagine Modern Warfare with jeeps. That'd be fucking nuts. It would just be
Oh.
like 12-year-olds chase each other with machine guns. So like, come back, you douchebag! And, you know, just, that'd be awesome to watch. It'd be fucking...
Damn it, that's not the cow's way.
Yeah, God damn it, why are you in that vehicle? You can't do it, and then just run him over. You'd feel so... Just imagine the...
Go play Battlefield, you faggot.
Yeah, just imagine the death mic thing that you hear whenever you kill someone, when you run someone over. You'd be like, God damn it, the faggot's in the Jeep again! That'd be amazing. I think... I would love that. That would be like the best thing ever. But, yeah, and the other thing is Batman. A Batman. A Batman.
You do realise this is a terrible topic. I'm not discussing this topic
Why?
because I feel very annoyed at what is going on.
What, a Batman?
Yeah.
Why?
Really?
Well, I don't feel that they should call him Bane because he's
Yep.
not Bane.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I completely agree.
Okay, can I just go through a list really quickly? Of
Oh,
what I
here we
don't
go.
like?
Here
don't
we
like-
go.
No. This is me being serious. This is serious time now.
Oh.
I don't like that they've said it's Bane because he doesn't look like Bane. If you know Batman and you know the character Bane, he visually doesn't look like Bane.
Yeah.
2, I can't understand what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
3, this isn't what I'm comparing it. This is why I'm interested. I'm interested how they're going to play Venom off. Because Venom is his power, effectively.
Yeah.
I'm very interested how they're going to play it off as a life support. And 4, where's his damn mask?
See, I
That was
haven't
my
got any
rant.
problem with it as I would do, because with the Nolan films, he's gone with his own take, hasn't he, of all the characters.
Stupid Nolan.
Calm down, calm down.
Stupid.
Can be.
But with like Marvel, they tend to stay
Abu.
comics more, don't they? But with
it should be.
well,
No, because this is getting the argument that this is another argument how he's tried to make the film realistic, and I don't think that was a good idea because the thing about a comic book, the comic book is about fantasy culture. That's what a comic book is. A comic book is about fantasy, effectively. I mean, you do get realistic comics. I'm not doubting that, but it's all about fantasy. So I just kind of felt that that I don't understand. I mean, I do like him. I'm not going to say I don't like him because I do like him. I just don't understand why he went for this fantasy kind of thing. Well, I think it's just a bit better that he stayed with the more realist. No, sorry, other way around. He went to this realistic thing where I felt he should have just stayed with this what a comic is, which is fantasy.
I don't think I do.
Okay, yeah, I knew we were going to have this argument, and I knew I was going to have this argument with you. This is why I didn't want to bring this. This is why I didn't want to talk about this, because I knew I was going to have this argument.
I
with
just
you.
can't stand his fucking voice. I can barely understand it, and he just sounds.
Well, did you hear what he said though? On the test screenings of it, the executives were like, "Can you put subtitles on? Because no one can understand what he's saying." And he was like, "No." He was like, Nolan was just like, "No, I'm not putting subtitles on." And I was kind of like, "Yeah, okay."
Ridiculous.
I'm like, "Okay, fair enough." But
make his voice.
But then
clearer.
they were like, "Can you redub him then?" And he was like, "No." And I was like,
Yeah, I'm sure he got
"Yeah,
redubbed.
but no. He says he's not even redubbing.
Oh.
He's not redubbing the voice."
Okay.
And the problem with that,
sense anger in this topic.
the problem with that is, you can't understand what he's saying.
I can't wait for a whole speech scene between Batman and...
Exactly, yeah.
Because the thing is, just imagine Batman's and his voice conflict. I want you to leave my city. I don't want to leave your city. You're just going to be standing there for like 5 minutes while they're talking. You're not going to know what the fuck is going on.
I feel like I'm the only person on Earth who could understand him.
No, Jam likes it as well, I think.
Because in the trailer, I could
don't mind
understand the words he said.
Yeah, no, well,
After the third time
I
listening
think
to
it's
it.
just going to be difficult throughout the course of the movie that you have to pay attention to and translating what a man is saying.
Yeah.
Well,
in
I just want to sit
English.
and enjoy the movie, and then like, because now I'm just going to sit there going,
Clearer in the film. The trailers are still like.
I don't know. It depends, but yeah, I do agree with you, and I'm not ranty. This is why this topic is bad for me and Tom, because we have very conflicting
I am really looking forward to it. No matter no matter how crap I think Bane is going to be, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sorry, Bane is the shittest Batman villain that has appeared so far.
Yeah, especially I think.
That's including Batman.
Just
right?
saying, I think they should.
Arnie did better
What
than
they
Bane.
should have done is they should have just did Scarecrow a little better.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still upset about that. Actually.
yeah,
I
actually,
love Scarecrow.
I liked what they did with Scarecrow. He was just a
Same.
cop-out character.
He just wasn't in it enough.
He wasn't. No,
Yeah.
I thought it was Raj was the bad
Yeah,
guy,
he
not
was.
him.
Yeah, he was sort of just the
And
side
I
one.
was just kind of like, that's really cop-outy. Like, he was legitly good as Scarecrow. That's what I thought. I thought he was legitly a
He was
good
a good
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, yeah.
I was just kind of like, oh,
Scarecrow as well was good.
Yeah,
he
no.
was pointing all the right signs, and then he sort of just had that really cop-out thing where he was on the horse and just got tasered.
tased, and that was it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then appears at the beginning of the second movie.
And gets arrested straight
And
away.
it's just like, what?
I don't.
So I'm hoping he has some sort of role in the new film. That'd be fun.
You know,
Yeah,
Lucky Bane.
I would like him to be in it somehow, but
Yeah.
I think is though I really want the Riddler.
Yeah.
Is that going to be thingy, though?
Riddler is the one character which is so already human, like that.
Yeah,
he is already realistic.
The problem with him is the problem with Nolan and his realism is he went with the Scarecrow, which you can do as realistic.
Yeah,
You can do that as realistic, but they put Ra's al Ghul in it, so that kind of builds the fantasy element.
His interpretation of roles was realistic.
Yes.
He wasn't
they didn't
like
put-
700s.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
didn't
that's
say anything about
Ra's.
his. They didn't say anything about his thingy pit. And
Yeah, so
Yeah,
then that
exactly.
isn't Ra's to me though. That was just Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
Then
Right.
then they made the Joker realistic, which we're not going to get into. We're not getting into the Joker realistic.
I did like it as
I
I
did-
did know your opinion on the Joker.
his
No,
own character.
we
Is
did
great.
like it. Yes, it is, but it's not the Joker.
No.
Anyway, we're not getting into this argument.
It's Heath Ledger
But
Joker.
then he went with
You can feel the YouTube comments
Yeah.
already.
he went with the only other one that would have been worse than Bane. The only two actually that would have been worse than Bane that he couldn't pick would have either been Killer Croc or Mr. Freeze.
Well, you couldn't really do them.
You couldn't do them, but I'm like, why did you do Bane then?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm like,
Maybe he felt he couldn't do Riddler because Riddler's very.
I mean, it's if Jason, what's his face is going to be Riddler because it's not even confirmed who he is yet. I don't think he's going to be.
I'm just saying, David Tennant for Riddler.
Yeah.
I would love to see David Tennant as a Riddler.
Actually, not that bad.
That-
You know what? I want to see Mr. T play the Riddler.
I want Black Mask in it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was so, no, considering how dark the last movie is,
Yeah.
that Black Mask would have made that movie so good.
Mm.
I'm surprised Black Mask weren't probably one of the first ones he used because
He is the most realistic. He is because he's a guy.
who wears a mask.
Just
Yeah,
wears-
that is literally who Black Mask is. A guy
he's
who wears a black skull mask.
Yeah, he's just
And
the
he
Black
makes
Skull.
people eat their eyeballs.
He's the Black Skull, so the Red Skull. So it didn't get it burnt off.
I
I think.
think it gets burned to his face.
Yeah, the thing is about
Burnt to him.
the Black Mask. He is really scary.
Yeah, that's why they
Yeah.
should have had him.
He's
Black
really
Mask is a
terrifying.
scary character.
Yeah.
That's why they should have had him.
Well, didn't they? There was those fan pictures, wasn't there, of like the it had like the Bane mask, it had the Batman, and then it had a black mask like painted for the
Sorry,
for the new movie.
I'll let you finish. Also, a problem with fantasy again is Two-Face.
Yeah,
Two-Face, you can't. Two-Face is one of the other characters that's very hard to do in realism, and they didn't do it because he wouldn't have survived. One, his pain.
Yeah, he would just be
Side
dead.
of his face. No, I'm going realism with you here now.
Yeah.
He took one, his face wouldn't have been burned that badly. Two, he would most likely died of shock.
yeah, definitely done a shot.
Three, if he didn't die of shock then, he would have died of shock when he was in the car crash.
No, and the funniest thing is, you couldn't talk like that.
Exactly.
You would have easily you have open skin, which
Yeah.
means you would have got an infection. Really, he would have had terrible infections around his
Yeah,
mouth
but
and
he
stuff.
was only like Two-Face like a day or two.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't.
No, still.
with open
You haven't-
burns.
That open.
Yeah,
would-
with open burns, you
he
would get
would have been
infections
quarantined.
instantly.
That would have been bandaged completely up. The other thing I don't like is he just becomes evil for no reason.
Yeah,
In the comics,
No, he's pissed off at the Ben
No.
Cox, that rat.
no, because the thing is about Two-Face is Harvey Dent already had a split personality disorder.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
That was the
They
thing.
show that in the
They-
film.
they don't
Not only
really.
briefly.
It's mentioned once.
And when he interrogates that
He
Joker
He should have
guy.
been in Dark Knight. He
Mm.
should not Dark Knight. He should have been in Batman Begins, or him
Yeah.
shown in Batman Begins.
Oh,
That's
that
what
was
you,
in-
you should
build
build
up.
up the character from that.
yeah, he should have been a stripper in that. That should have been his
Exactly.
opposite personality.
But I agree with you. But
Oh god, that's such,
realistic Two-Face.
just putting this out there. His stripper name would be Harvey Bent.
Oh.
Realistic Two-Face, I think, would be really a scary concept where it would be like light burns on one side of the face.
Yeah,
Because that could generally happen, and that would be
Yeah.
really cool. But in that aspect, I was disappointed they didn't go with that.
Yeah.
But I think he looks great. Anyway,
Can I ask you one
Yeah,
thing
he's
as well?
not
Why
bad.
the hell does his suit, why does his suit get scabby? I didn't get that. Because wouldn't his suit just set on fire?
Yeah, it's more of a crap Two-Face design.
Yeah, they would have cut the suit off him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wouldn't be wearing the same. He'd be wearing medical gowns.
He
Yeah.
was wearing medical gowns. He just picked. I don't know where he got his
They
suit
wouldn't
back.
keep his
He
suit-
wouldn't
but-
have his suit.
got
His
it.
suit wouldn't be there.
yeah, they would have. Because when you get in a car accident or any form of accident like that, they immediately cut the shirt
Yeah,
from the bottom open,
his suit would have been cut.
and then they cut
to
the arms
pieces.
up. Then they cut the arms at the base up to
Exactly.
the top,
Oh,
and then
well, this is,
His
this is
suit
what-
wouldn't be. So that's the thing that annoys me. He went for, oh yeah, let's do realistic, and that's not realistic.
yeah.
He completely contradicts himself in the second movie.
Also, just saying, he went for realistic as well. And in Batman Begins, Batman's Batmobile has like the cloaking system and stuff.
Wait, listen.
It,
Does it?
yeah, he uses it when he's running away from the police, and he uses it
Oh,
in the dark.
Turn on the lights.
No.
And some
The
police can't
no,
see.
but the thing is, he used it to the point where he was evading the other lights. That's impossible. Even if
I
you
don't remember much. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Much.
even if you
I don't remember much. I don't remember.
Shadow.
Oh wait, you mean the stealth mode?
yeah,
Bit?
yeah, he does use that. He does actually use that. He
Yeah, I
doesn't.
thought that was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
The helicopter, the
Yeah, the
pilot of the
helicop-
helicopter would have easily been able to
Yeah,
find
the
a
helicopter
massive
would have
black
easily.
tank on the
Yeah, a
road.
huge tank on the road. The
Even
helicopter
at
would have
night.
seen it. Yeah,
Yeah,
They have
I
their
agree,
night
that's
vision as well.
stupid.
yeah, and
That's
night
like-
vision. Yeah, that was bullshit. And I'm sorry if people said he just turns off the lights. That's crap because he said stealth
Yeah.
mode, basically.
You turn off the lights, silence the engine somehow, and when it's shadows.
Yeah,
Which-
and there's a helicopter. Do you know how those people have to be?
bullshit how they don't see him, but
Yeah.
it's not like
It is.
Yeah.
Stop defending the shitty realism of this movie.
Probably one of those.
And the other thing,
No,
how the
no.
fuck, when they're in that asylum, when they're in the asylum and Rachel gets thingy, how the hell wouldn't the water companies notice that there's a bunch of drugs being put into? Because you know in Sutton, a guy tried to put there's like a water factory around there. A guy tried to walk in there with drugs on him to to poison the water supply around there. The moment someone even gets near to one of those pipes, like if it gets opened, shit gets real. Literally, goddamn home guard are called when that stuff happens.
Yeah, because that's all about public safety.
Yeah, it could kill
That's
hundreds
insane
of people.
public safety.
The moment that pipe got opened, they would know about it. They wouldn't just be like, there's been a pipe open under that medical facility for about 7 years. Oh, really? Must be nothing.
Guess we should fix it.
Yeah, I guess we should.
Next Tuesday.
Next
film.
movie. Next
I mean,
movie. Yeah, is that the fuck was that? Yeah, but you know what I mean.
It's making it sound like you guys really hate these films.
No, I like them as films.
No, I
but
like the films. I hate the fact that he plays them off as realistic, and there's so many things that are not realistic
yeah,
about.
and where the
them.
fuck do all this when he uses that thing, the thing that attracts the bats? Where the hell were all those bats staying?
Batcave.
Yeah, but
Batcave.
they wouldn't have been able to they wouldn't have been able to work their way through a city because bats have
Batcave.
bats. No, seriously, on a serious, they have seriously bad
On a serious note, Batcave.
Yeah, no, that's where they're from.
I'm
They-
joking,
They
yeah,
would not
yeah.
have been able to make their way around a city.
I know,
There's
no,
so
it's
much
stupid.
fucking noise.
Yeah,
No matter how
Yeah.
overpowering, there's so much noise in a city, they would have gone mental.
True.
So how the fuck did they?
Maybe he has storage facilities full of bats just in random parts. of the city.
No, that's not it.
Maybe they're in the back of the Batmobile or something. he just always makes sure he has a crate of bats. in
Yeah,
the
but
back
that's
of-
not what I mean. If a car beeped on the other side of the city, the bats would probably hear it. They would have heard everything that's going on in that city. They wouldn't have been able to pinpoint where Batman was, no matter how high frequency that thing is.
Stupid Batman.
Fuck.
Stupid
the
person. No.
engineered bats.
Ugh.
Stupid person. No.
That's an interesting fact. There's bats in Mitchum Commons.
I don't care. Stop diverting from us having to go at you.
The bats in Mitchum.
Just stop. Stop. You'll just trust. Stop this. We're having to go at you.
I just,
You're having a go at Christopher Nolan.
there is.
No, stop defending the realism of the movie.
I think I really wish that they would do Batman movies again, but comic book style.
Well, rebooting it straight afterwards.
Yeah, they are.
What do you mean?
What?
They're
It's going to be
rebooting
reboot. Is it going to be a DC reboot like they did
Yeah.
Green Lantern?
So
I
is
don't
it
know
literally-
how they're going to do it, but they're rebooting it straight away.
Yeah, I know because we've seen him. We've seen his origin story about 50 times now.
I don't think they'll do that.
If they get traditional Joker and all that kind of stuff again, I'll be happy with a new one.
Jack Nicholson
Can
should
I,
come. back.
yeah, can I ask one thing though? Is it
What?
going to be Christian Bale?
No,
No.
this is his last one. He's not doing that.
That's going to suck because I think he plays Batman so
Yeah,
well.
he is the.
He is.
I think he's my favourite Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, definitely is such.
Me
a
and
good
Tom
Wayne.
have discussed who's the best Bruce Wayne and the best Batman, man.
I think he is a great.
I think overall the best Bruce Wayne Batman combo is Val Kilmer.
Yeah,
But-
Val Kilmer. The best Bruce Wayne and Batman combo.
Well, which
the
ones
best
did he play again?
It's a very
Batman
The
Forever.
Oh
the
yeah.
best Batman.
an exclusive opinion between us.
Yes.
Not
that,
you can
that-
How old is he now?
Val Kilmer's old.
Yeah,
He's fat.
yeah. He is.
He's, yeah.
I can't remember what I saw him in. He had like a cat. What?
Oh Jesus.
Wasn't he born in the 60s?
No!
Oh
I'm
Tom.
talking.
Well-
Oh, we've listened to family discussions.
Oh, this is a first on the GenCast. This is.
You
You do realize I'm not editing these, so anything which is said is staying in.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, keep
What?
it in.
That's
Tom's
Tom. These
family
don't
in
get
there.
edited, you know.
What do you mean?
These don't get edited, so that's staying in.
What's that in?
You yelling at your family.
My mic was off.
It doesn't know with
No,
Skype.
we heard you go,
with Skype.
"What?"
With Skype, turning your mic off doesn't turn your mic off. You have to mute Skype. That's why I always be careful with that. You see the button that's on like the bottom left of the thing with the mic. You have to click that.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
We literally only heard you go, "What?"
Yeah, I'm fucking talking.
Fucking Putin.
I'm a fucking magician. Christian Bale. Oh, Batman.
Edit it, you lazy bastard.
No.
No, the thing is I
We've
realised.
made an opinion not to edit
Yeah,
the Gen
the
Cast.
I find them like more interesting when they're longer.
They're not editable. We're a non-edited
You
Gen.
look, that's going to make you sound like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like,
Yeah, you just randomly
You know,
scream.
in this one cast, you fingered your dog's bumhole, you screamed at your family, and you defended the Batman movies. You are right now. You are in line to be the Avengers' next villain. So evil you are.
I'm Tom Man.
And Tom Man.
Hey, Thanos.
What?
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers.
No, you know, people don't know.
No, it's not. It's Galactus. What are you talking about? Who is
I
this?
thought it was Leader.
Who is...
I thought it was Silver Surfer.
I thought it was Batman.
Wait, so it wasn't Spider-Man.
I thought it was Batman.
So it wasn't Magneto even.
Spider-Man's in a.
I thought it was going to be Rhino.
In space.
We've
Area.
discussed how Rhino could be a legitly cool character.
Rhino in space.
It's going to be Mysterio. Calling it.
Shut up about Mysterio.
I hate Mysterio. Just fuck off.
He's a shit character.
He is. He's. Also, I'm sorry. Most Spider-Man villains, except for the
Not all.
no, like Venom, Carnage. You know those kind of ones are cool.
Venom, Carnage, Doc Ock's pretty cool.
No,
Goblin can
Skype.
be cool. He
Sorry,
has quite a cool thing with him.
Yes, Skype's like, do you want to update in the middle of your conversation? No.
Oh, I update my
Totally.
Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get your update on. Oh,
So,
God.
what was the last thing we were supposed to talk about? No, we've talked about Black Ops. We've talked about Batman.
I'm still on the topic of Batman personally. It's there's
Just for the record, I love them.
I love them.
I believe in Chris Nolan.
I do love them, but when he said they're realism, they're not.
They're not.
at
They're
all.
fantasy.
Okay.
They're shit fantasy.
Just saying.
This cast should be called the nitpicking cast. 'Cause he's nitpicking.
No, because that's not. There's nitpick. Like if you call something realism,
Yeah, and if you call something realism that's fantasy,
then it's you know that's like someone.
you can have a go at that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
just,
that's nitpicking.
No, it isn't.
That's not.
Yeah, your little points about the stealth.
they're not
no,
little. They're
no.
massive points.
No. I said no. That I said all the actual points. All the actual points about it being a realistic film and all the fantasy elements he has. That's not nitpicking. That is being serious because they were on screen for about a good portion
Yeah,
of the movie.
like fucking Harvey.
If they're on screen for like 5 seconds, yes, that's
Yeah,
nitpicking.
Harvey.
But if they're on screen for like however long Two-Face is on since he gets burnt to the end of the movie,
Yeah.
that's not nitpicking because he's on for a majority of the film.
Yeah, well, half of it. He is not. He is.
The Harvey thing's legit. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Most
it's not,
of
that's
it's
not,
legit.
that's not nitpicking
All of
at
it's
all.
legit.
Same with the
Batman
open.
brings the worst out in her.
No, same with the open
Yeah.
pipe thing. The open pipe thing. That is a really serious point. That those things are really.
It's not as
Like,
big
you-
as a point.
No, you saw them in the factory when Riles started going towards it with the train, and a slight amount of heat was He was like, oh, there's a bit of heat in that one, just about welling up. You'd think that there would be a lot of cold air getting into it there. They would have easily recognised that so easily.
They've got shit water supply.
Well, no, you saw how it was working when they started going towards them with the microwave emitter.
Well, that was his day off.
Frank isn't allowed days off.
Yeah, Frank
Frank
never
got
did it.
fired.
No, he didn't.
No, they can't fire Frank. That is such a mouthful.
That was Stephen's day, and he was sleeping.
That is
with
such a
her.
mouthful. They can't fire Frank. I don't know why it was so hard to say that. Oh God.
Oh, Frank, you made a bad storyboard. Then you got fired.
That wasn't
Now,
Frank.
there's another thing that does annoy me about the Joker one,
That's
which
him.
the parody song, like sort of
I love the parody.
yeah,
stuff.
it puts it into place though, is the Joker's like subordinates are so good at everything they do.
Yeah, are they actually henchmen?
Yeah, I never like
Yeah.
literally they can do like when you watch like Star Wars, the first three, like it's like that. The clones are amazing in the first three movies, but then during the
Who come stormtroopers in the ship?
yeah, when they become like the weird ass stormtroopers that the Darth Vader uses, and they have the dildo suits on, they are crap. It's as if they're blindfolded. They can't hit for shit. Yet in the
And they
Clone
bump
Wars,
their heads against door frames.
yeah, they hit their heads in doors.
I love the
Yeah.
way it's-
Yeah, apparently there's a head bumping gene. But let's no.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
That was the stupidest thing I'd ever. That Boba Fett and stuff. They all have this head bumping gene, which
Yeah.
makes them bump into things. I was just like, oh god, it's such a stupid theory. And it was. Have you guys seen the thing in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Like the guy hits the girl in the face with the little flap thing when he opens
Yeah.
it. I never noticed that. I was just, oh god.
That girl tanked it though.
Yeah, she was like, ow, ooh, candy, ooh. No, no, that was horrific. But no, what was I saying? I completely.
Well, that sounded good.
Henchman.
Yeah, the henchmen are so good.
Ow!
The henchmen are legitly amazing at everything they do.
Yeah, it does make sense.
I don't get it. They're literally fucking magicians. Like,
Maybe it's Doctor Strange.
yeah, you know the one bit I
Hey, we're
didn't
not
get
having a crossover.
when
Tell us
he
right here.
reversed through the Oh wait, I'm going to completely stop what I'm saying and put this out there. Which black guy won?
Oh.
That so annoyed me I still don't know.
What?
You know, in the scene when he's like, "All right, which one of you
Oh,
fine
yeah.
gentlemen wants to join our
Snap the cue.
team?" And then he like snaps the pool cue and says, "We're
Yeah.
gonna have tryouts." They all look. No, this is gonna sound really racist, but they all do look really similar. So you do not know which one of those three black guys wins that fight with the pool cues.
We'll have to find them.
Major
We'll
villain.
have to find them actors and track
Yeah.
them down and mask them.
Yeah.
I'll get them all in a room and make them recreate the scene in real life, like Human Centipede. Oh god. Oh, I can't wait for the third Human Centipede movie, just because he said that he's going to make number 2 look like a Disney film.
Yeah, number 2 got pretty sick at one point.
Well, the thing is though, it was really funny because when this is going to like be out of the blue after talking about Batman, but when you
Yeah,
guys,
it is quite out of the blue.
oh, you'll love this, Ollie. When they were watching it, he was like stapling one of them, but for me, instead of that, he was just raping it in the arse while she was taking
What?
a shit. So
Tell a
in
different version.
yeah, in my
Yeah.
version, she was like pooing while he was raping this Asian woman. And
What?
and then they were like laughing, and I was like, ah, ah, and they were like, "What are you screaming?" I was like, "Can't you see him raping the Asian lady?"
Wait, how is your version different?
Because I had the uncut one where he
Oh,
where he
God.
rapes it. Because
Oh,
in the normal one he doesn't rape it. He just the weird thing
That's-
is though is because it's like black and white. It's a mix between blood, shit, and semen on her ass.
That's
So it looks like some
gross.
really weird
Oh.
looks like he's just like.
Oh, that bit of the baby when
Yeah.
she gives birth and stamps on its head.
She gives birth to a baby in the car and stamps on it.
Yeah, you told me about
Yeah.
that. That's gross.
By
as
the way,
well.
we're talking about The Dark Knight Rises. Just
Yeah.
Asian women being raped and babies stomping.
The thing is, the first half of Human Centipede 2 was a comedy.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it's intentional, but we were laughing our ass
Yeah,
off.
we were.
The
It was
second half.
like
It's
that
just like,
when that
oh.
old man in the back of the car was getting sucked off, and he looked like a really druggy Santa Claus, and he was the
Druggy
doctor.
rabbi.
Yeah. Oh, that scene was amazing.
We're going to talk about anything in particular now because we've got completely off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to get
We're
off
just
topic
talking
like
about Human
last time.
Centipede.
This is not another Nazi situation, is it?
Yeah. We should end the cast before the cast
Human
gets
Nazipedes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will combine the Nazis into one killer machine.
weird. Oh god, don't
The
start.
human
That's
Nazipede.
the new Wonder Weapon.
No, it-
Zombies.
It has
No, Gareth, it's gentlemen. I like Nazipedes. No,
I love
Nazipedes.
Nazipedes. the way they crawl around on the floor, killing my men one after one.
No, can we stop this, guys, before it gets weird?
It's 45 minutes long, so I'll finish it here.
Yeah.
So, on the last note, bacon strips for president.